Welcome to Globemonitor Business Talk. I'm Dr. Loaloa Riad, a business university lecturer, and I hold a Ph.D. in strategic management. I'm also the co-owner of Globemonitor Market Research Agency.
And I'm Bassem Mostafa, the lead market analyst and co-owner of Globemonitor. I've conducted more than 700 research projects across various industries globally. And I love helping entrepreneurs turn complex data into clear, confident decisions.
Today, we're tackling a big one: business plans and funding. Why so many fail, how to make one that truly works, and how to use it to attract investors, banks, and even great talent.
Exactly. You'd be amazed how many incredible ideas crash, not because they were bad ideas, but because the plan behind them lacked structure or insight. So hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and let's dive in.
Great ideas fail every day, not from lack of passion, but because the business plan falls short. Investors reject vague dreams with no path to growth. Banks and grant committees need proof, real numbers, not guesses. And if your plan reads like a template instead of a strategy, it won't get far.
Right. So let's break down what a real business plan looks like, what investors actually read, and how research and strategy make the difference between great idea and real business.
Let's start with something simple. Why do most business plans fail?
I could write a book on that. The main reasons: the plan is vague, the numbers don't connect, or the market understanding is shallow.
Exactly. You'll often see phrases like, we'll capture 5% of the market. That's just a dream. There's no logic, no data, no path.
And then there's the template trap. People download a free format online, fill in the blanks, and think it's ready. But investors spot that immediately. A real business plan isn't about formatting, it's about thinking.
That's such an important point. The plan is not just for banks or investors. It's for you to test your own logic, to find weak spots before the market does.
So if you feel lost writing it, don't panic. That's normal. Confusion at this stage means you're learning where your idea needs work.
Exactly. And once you fix that, you build the foundation for everything else, which leads perfectly to our next part, the link between strategy and the business plan.
So strategy first. The business plan is the execution of your strategy, but they're not the same.
Right. Think of strategy as the why and where, and the plan as the how and when.
You can use 4 simple questions to check your strategy. Who is your exact customer? What problem are you solving? And how urgent is it? Why is your solution better or different? And how will you protect that advantage over time?
If you can't answer those clearly, stop writing. Clarify them first, because a plan without a clear strategy is like a GPS with no destination.
Right, and once that's clear, you move into the practical part, understanding your market.
Now, this is where most business plans go wrong. They skip the research, they make assumptions.
Yes, and investors can spot that instantly. Real plans are built on evidence. At Globemonitor, our research always covers 7 pillars: market size, potential growth, and segmentation; market dynamics, drivers and restraints; market trends, in-depth consumer analysis; competitor analysis; market gaps and opportunities; SWOT, and Porter's 5 forces.
Let's quickly unpack that. Market size tells us the opportunity. Dynamics show what's driving or limiting it. Trends tell us where it's heading.
And the consumer analysis, that's where you find gold. Talk to your target audience. Ask about their day, their frustrations, what tools they already use, and what would make them switch.
Then study your competitors deeply, not just who they are, but how they sell, what they promise, and where they fall short.
Exactly. That's how you spot gaps. Places where customer needs aren't being met, or where your product can outperform others.
And finally, use tools like SWOT or Porter's 5 Forces to summarize it. These help you see where you're strong, where threats are, and how power moves in your market.
Remember, research doesn't have to be expensive. A few days of proper digging can save you years of building the wrong thing.
And that brings us perfectly to what comes next: positioning. Once you know your market and customer, it's time to define how you fit into it.
This is the heart of communication. Positioning means, what place do you want to occupy in the customer's mind?
A simple way to test your positioning is to ask, if someone described my product in one sentence, what would they say?
If you can't control that answer, you don't have clear positioning yet.
Let's make it practical. Use this structure. For specific audience who struggle with pain point, we offer solution that delivers specific benefit, unlike main alternative.
That's it. Simple, clear, and focused on the result. Avoid jargon. People buy results, not features.
Exactly. Don't say, we're innovative. Show it. For example, we help retailers cut restocking time by 40%. That's real, measurable, and memorable.
And once you've nailed your value, the next question becomes, how much is it worth? Which takes us straight to pricing and packaging.
Pricing is tricky. Too high, people hesitate. Too low, they doubt your quality.
The secret is to price based on value delivered, not on cost. People don't care how much effort it took. They care what result they get.
Exactly. Think in terms of ROI. If your service saves a client $1,000 a month, pricing it at $200 is not expensive. It's logical.
Also, keep your offer simple. 3 tiers usually work best. Basic for new customers, Pro for power users, and Enterprise for custom needs.
And please avoid random discounts. Every discount should have a reason: volume, referrals, or early partnership. Otherwise, it damages trust.
That's true. And once your pricing is clear, you can design your go-to-market strategy, how you'll actually reach and convert customers.
Go to market and sales. This is where many plans fall apart. They describe the product beautifully, but never explain how it reaches people.
Right. Choose 2 or 3 key channels and do them really well. Maybe it's content and SEO, or events and partnerships. Focus beats variety.
Create a small funnel. Know your numbers. How many people see you? How many engage? How many buy? If you can track that, you can improve it.
And always track cost per lead, conversion rate, and sales cycle length. Those are your early health signals.
And always track cost per lead, conversion rate, and sales cycle length. Those are your early health signals. Now, sales isn't about pressure, it's about proof. Listen, quantify the customer's pain, and show exactly how your solution pays for itself.
I love that. And once you start closing deals, the next challenge begins: actually delivering on your promise.
Product, delivery, and quality.
Delivery defines reputation. A business plan should clearly show how you'll execute. Investors want to know that you can deliver what you promise.
Yes, show your process from lead to delivery, how each handoff works. Even a simple flowchart helps. Lead to contract, to service, to invoice, to support.
Add measurable service standards, how fast you respond, how quickly you resolve issues, how you handle feedback.
And remember, a good product roadmap doesn't list everything you dream of building. It shows what will matter first. Solve one painful problem completely before expanding.
Well said. And that brings us to something every founder eventually faces: building the team and culture behind the plan.
Operations, team, and culture. Operations turns strategy into daily reality. Describe how your business actually runs.
Right. Investors love clarity. They want to see who does what, how decisions are made, and how you ensure accountability.
When hiring, think outcomes, not job titles. Ask, what metric will this role move?
And culture? Keep it simple. Culture is how your team behaves when you're not in the room. Choose 3 rules and live by them.
At Globemonitor, ours are speak with data, deliver on time, and always think from the customer's view.
Those 3 have saved us many times.
Now, let's talk money, the part many entrepreneurs fear, but it's actually simple once you break it down.
You need to show 3 things: how money comes in, how it goes out, and how long your cash will last.
Exactly. Start with revenue, then COGS, cost of goods sold. Subtract one from the other, and you get your gross margin. Then add your operating expenses: marketing, salaries, tools, rent. The difference between your inflows and outflows is your burn rate.
Divide your current cash by your monthly burn, and you get your runway, how many months you can operate before you need funding.
Don't just show one scenario. Include 3: a realistic base, a growth scenario, and a downside case. Investors respect founders who think ahead.
Yes, they don't want eternal optimists. They want prepared leaders.
When it comes to funding, know your options. You can raise through equity, debt, grants, angels, or even crowdfunding.
Each has a purpose. Equity gives you speed, but costs ownership. Debt keeps ownership, but requires predictable revenue.
Investors look for 5 things: a strong team, a painful problem, evidence of traction, healthy or improving economics, a clear use of funds tied to milestones.
Also, understand basic terms: safe, convertible note, valuation, option pool, liquidation preference. Even a quick glossary at the end of your plan shows professionalism.
And the best part? When your plan is backed by solid research and realistic numbers, you won't pitch, you'll explain. That's powerful.
Yes. No business is risk-free. The difference between strong and weak founders is how they handle risk.
Write your top risks and how you'll mitigate them. Market risk, do more validation. Product risk, simplify scope. Team risk, bring advisors.
Then, create a milestone plan. 90-day goals work well, fast enough to adapt, long enough to show progress.
Track metrics that matter: customer growth, churn, gross margin, cost of acquisition, payback time, satisfaction. Don't measure vanity, measure value.
And every month, review your plan. Ask 3 questions. What did we learn? What changed? What's next?
That's how a business plan stays alive. It's not a report, it's a living system that evolves with you.
You know, when you think about it, a great business plan isn't about impressing others. It's about convincing yourself that your idea can stand in the real world.
Exactly. A solid plan gives you direction, confidence, and discipline. It's your best defense against chaos.
And if you ever feel lost while building it, remember, that's normal. It means you're thinking deeply.
Yes, confusion is part of the process. Just don't stop there. Research, validate, plan, and improve every month.
So to everyone listening, don't just dream. Plan, test, and build. That's how real businesses are made.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope this helped you see how powerful a clear, data-backed business plan can be.
And if you found this valuable, share it with another entrepreneur. Help them start smart, not just start fast. Please, if you have any questions or need any guidance, leave a comment below and we will do our best to answer you all. Thank you for listening to Globemonitor Business Talk. See you next time.